really need that tall of a hat when he's already 6'4"?
What secrets do you think he's hiding under there?
You know, I've heard that some people have been saying that he's been hiding important documents under there. And have you heard that John C. Breckenridge is only in his 30s? He's so young, what does he know about politics?
His young age definitely shows. He's literally committed treason.
Who are you to say such things? I know just last week you had your portrait painted and they left a couple of inches on your receding hairline, John Bell.
Yes, leave those insecurities to yourself. Just because you guys didn't get voted into the 2 top candidates like us.
At least no one's accusing me of wanting to split the country in half. I'd rather patch up the union than tear it apart like you.
And how do you plan to do that, Belle? By asking everyone nicely to get along? This country is in a real fix, thanks to the men who won't let the people decide for themselves.
You mean popular sovereignty, Stefan? Tell me, how'd that work out for you in Kansas? Bleeding Kansas. That sounds like democracy to you?
Better than your solution, Abraham. You want to stop slavery everywhere west of the Mississippi, but you say you're not an abolitionist. How long do you think you can talk out of both sides of your hat?
Don't comment on my hat. I have said I have no purpose, directly or indirectly, to interfere with the institution of slavery in the states where it exists, but I do oppose its extension. If slavery is right, it ought to be extended. But if it is wrong, which it is, guys, it ought to be restricted.
And to be honest, the Constitution is clear. The federal government must protect the slave properties in the territories. The no power delegation to the Congress to prohibit citizens from taking his property and territories. If you block it, Mr. Lincoln, don't be surprised when the Southerners finally walk out on you.
But why is it always north or south? Gentlemen, I run as the man who wants to save both the Union and the Constitution. Can't we just stick to the law and avoid all this talk of secession? No new amendments, no new crises, just America as it was?
That's rich, though, considering how ignoring the crisis has worked out so far. I mean, John, half of your supporters are already drawing their own constitutions.
I do not wish to see the Union dissolved, but a house divided against itself cannot stand. You say the government can't restrict slavery? Then what stops its spread to the north or to new territories?
If the North tramples the right of the South, it's not the South destroying the Union. Let's get this clear. It's the North.
You're both so busy blaming each other. You forget the people. Let the people of each territory vote. Nebraska, Kansas, let them decide. That's democracy.
Democracy? Or is it just mob rule when you let pro-slavery men invade Kansas to stuff the ballot box?
If everyone keeps threatening to leave, there won't be a union left to argue over. I say, enforce the laws, respect the Constitution, and maybe everyone will calm down. But I suppose I'll be remembered for trying to keep the peace while the rest of you try to win the war.
Okay. The peace is only possible if you respect the Southerners' right. Without that, the great experiment of yours is over.
Perhaps. It doesn't matter what hat the president is wearing. It matters what head and what principles are beneath it. History, I suspect, will judge us by the weight of both.